This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you may not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Yay Networks.
You're listening to the Chatty Daddies podcast.
Welcome to the wonderful world of Chatty Daddies. It's a podcast with three dads who claim to be parenting experts. Sometimes we get it right, sometimes we get it wrong, but we're always going to say we're experts.
Yeah.
Coming up, I can't decide if this is something racist that I did.
Okay, good team.
Right off the bat.
But I don't think so.
I can't decide if this is something racist I did is the question you're asking.
It wasn't that I did it. It was a thought that I had.
Oh, boy.
Right before the holidays.
I'm pretty sure y'all are going to be on my side on this.
So we're playing a fun round of Is It Racist?
Yeah, something like that.
Gotcha.
Who's the racist in the room?
Not me.
Parents, the moment you've been waiting for is finally here. Everyone ages 5 years and older is now eligible to get a COVID-19 vaccine. So what does that mean? It means they can get the same protection as the rest of us at a dose that's made just for them. The vaccine is safe and it's effective at preventing serious illness from COVID-19. It's finally available. It's finally their turn. Find their COVID-19 vaccine at vaccines.gov today. That's vaccines.gov today.
All right, so the other night, I was giving Quaid a bath, and we listen to music in the bath. I hook my phone up to a Bluetooth speaker, and it's a party. We're jamming, Baby Shark comes on, and he grabs his shark, and he's splashing around. It's great. So it just kind of cycles through a bunch of different kids' songs, and I don't pick the playlist. And the song for, have you ever heard of a show called Chuggington?
Yeah.
Chuggington.
Okay, so I had never heard of this show, never heard the theme song before.
It's like a train.
Yeah.
A red train.
All about trains. Can you tell me what you know about how the Transcontinental Railroad was built?
I would assume on the backs of slaves.
Pretty much.
People that were not paid very well.
Right. Exploited people.
Yes.
Immigrants.
100%.
Okay.
Now, I'm bathing Quaid, splashing around, having fun, talking to him, hee 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 hee, and this song comes on in the background.
We're trainees, we're making tracks. Wheels to the rail. Clappity clap.
Okay, so what did he say? What did they say right there at the very beginning? What was
Couldn't tell you.
Try it one more time.
I heard it. It said, I heard we're Chinese, we're making
You
tracks.
heard that?
That's what I heard.
That's what you heard?
Yeah.
So I'm not racist.
Okay, let's hear it again. We're
Okay.
Chinese, we're making tracks.
That's what I heard. I heard something different that time.
I think we're
I heard-
trainees.
I heard-
Trainees
I heard we're trainees that time.
is the real word that they say in the lyrics.
Yeah.
I heard while I'm, messing around, I heard him go, we're Chinese, we're making tracks. And I go, that is really
not right.
That's really historically accurate for like the American Transcontinental Railroad, because there were like 15,000, 20,000 Chinese people that were employees. They got paid, but they got paid like 50% of what the white people were making, and they made them do the dangerous jobs. Like you had to like blow up tunnels. They didn't have steam shovels to go and dig through. And I know all of this in my head, and so then when the song came on and I heard the train and I heard we're Chinese, we're making tracks, and I stopped for a second. I'm like, what in the world is
Because the kids singing it are not Chinese.
Right.
In Chuggington.
I was like, is this song from like the 50s or something? Like when everything was super racist? But then I listened back to it and it's trainees.
Trey, I have
Trainees.
just hearing it that first time, I could hear that.
And so I needed to know, was I racist?
And surely, just like you, when I heard it, made me do that little thing that the dogs do when you want to go outside. You cock your head to the side. And then when I listened back to it, listening carefully, then I heard trainees. But I could see in passing.
You had a very good opportunity to have a discussion with your son.
You're right.
About different cultures, races, ethnicities,
equal pay.
You had so how did you take advantage of this situation?
Well, I believe he then took a bunch of bubbles out of the tub and put it on my face like a beard.
That's cute.
Adorable. I showed him how to do that, and he does it every single time now.
That is cute.
Yep.
Yeah, because let's be honest, Quaid's not going to remember any of this.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And I had to share it because it was so ridiculous. And I was like, what's wrong with you?
So 2 super dad things going on with me right now. One, my back hurts, and I have no idea why. Like, I cannot move. I don't know what I did.
My hip is the thing that's been acting up right now, man. I don't know. What is it? Christmas
we are
time?
in our mid-30s, and we are falling apart.
Nick, if I don't get in my car a particular way, my hip starts hurting. I have to have my left foot pointing forward, and I have to hold on to the top and do almost a one-legged squat and slide to the right.
Soon you're going to have like a special pillow in the car with you to put behind your back.
Yeah, the donut
support.
thing?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
So the second super dad thing was the other day, I got off work a little early, and I was like, I need to check some things off my never-ending to-do list. I need to go by Home Depot for a few things.
Oh, what a dad
As
move.
I was leaving, Trey said,
I
need you to get some
Christmas light clips, like the stakes that go into the ground so you can line your driveway or put them around your yard so it looks like there's lights, lining your yard.
And Trey, I want to tell you, I did look for them.
Thank you.
But I did not see any.
Yeah.
Like the section was picked over.
So I
never told you that, so I wanted to relay that
Thank
to you.
I've gone to like 5 different Home Depots and 5 different Lowe's, like 10 stores total. And every time they're like, nah, man, we don't got any. One guy even told me that they had a pallet of 10,000 of them. And I don't know if that's 10,000 boxes or 10,000 total, and they come in 25 things. The point is that they're a real hot item around this time of the year. So I'm going to stock up as soon as Christmas stuff comes out. This time of year, next year. You know what I mean?
It's better to do it.
Can you buy them in the summer?
Yeah. That's when you get the best deals if you want to get those fake Christmas trees. Because I'm going to need to get a new one.
So I just buy them on Amazon? They're not going to be out at Home Depot.
Yeah, you buy it online.
All right.
Online, maybe.
They're going to be on sale because they got to get rid of it for the new stuff that's going to come out next year. Speaking of Christmas decorations, though, real quick, I've realized I'm not it. My house is not it.
You're not the big showstopper of the neighborhood.
Man. We got our Christmas decorations up pretty early this year. I would say we got them up at the end of November.
Yeah,
which is good. I think it's good
great.
timing.
Sure,
but not a lot of people in my neighborhood because I'm the new guy. This is my first year in that neighborhood, so I didn't want to go too over the top and be obnoxious. So I just went with the lights up top, and we got a blow up Santa and my daughter picked this one up, a Christmas flamingo that I hate.
Cute.
No, it's not cute, Nick. It looks white trash. It doesn't go along with the house. The Santa's about 6 feet tall, but is usually in my neighbor's yard because it blows away because I need some of those stakes.
Right.
Well, everyone else started putting up their Christmas decorations up finally. They're up. And they are great.
Like to the point where like people are going to be driving through this neighborhood.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. They're that good. I mean, it's in the grass. It's on the trees. These are Christmas Wonderland is what they look like. Every single one of my neighbors has beautiful Christmas decorations, except me.
Well, you're making an effort, though. You got lights up.
I got lights up.
Lights up.
But I just feel like this is the equivalent of some guy in the locker room walking around naked, and he obviously is blessed, and you're not.
Sure.
And the water's really cold.
Right.
And I'm also walking around like that's how I feel right now in my neighborhood.
The good thing is that every year you can add on. Next year you can add lights to the walkway, and the next year you can outline the front door with some garland or whatever it is.
Yeah, but
it just adds up over time.
It really does. It's investments every year.
We've talked about Christmas traditions in the past, and I guess I don't really have any. I've said that before, but I guess the tradition we have is driving around and judging the Christmas lights.
Sure.
It's one of my favorite things. It's like judging movie trailers. Like, you just drive around and you're like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh, look at those people. They don't even care about Christmas.
What would you rate your house, Trey?
Oh, I'll say a 4.
4 out of 10.
Nothing fancy. I mean, it's literally just the top of my roof lined because I can't find stakes to line the driveway.
And you did it yourself?
And I did it myself.
Impressive.
And it was much easier to do it this time of year. This time to do it this year, this time, because I guess I was a seasoned vet at this point.
Do you think you could pick out the people that did it on their own to the people that had professionals come out and do it? Because I definitely can.
You really?
Yeah.
If they're up really high, I just assume it was a professional. If it's just the bushes are covered, that was you.
Now there was one in my neighborhood that was pretty high. You know, it's a tall roof. It's a 2-story house, and you could tell they did it themselves. But my wife's like, oh, it just kind of looks, because it's droopy on one side and everything. But I was like, you know what? I would take more pride in that because I did it. I put the lights up. My kids know I put it up.
Mine's pretty good. And I'm not the attention to details guy.
Because I would tell you if I would walk by your house, because we did that, Trey, we were going around judging, and I judged my house. I would give it a 3 minimal effort.
Well, you would score higher than me. My Christmas decorations were nothing until like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
I have a very old Santa and 2 candy canes. They're made out of wood. They're about maybe 6 feet tall. They're very heavy.
That's why you're not judging my Santa.
They've been in my family for almost 40 years. They've been around. My parents got them before my brother and I were even born. And she got them at like a craft sale at a high school somewhere in the Metroplex. And they've been kind of passed around. My brother got rid of them last year and gave them to me. And they are falling apart.
Yeah.
Like I want to get them like restored, but I know it's going to cost me $500 to do that. And
You think?
I don't know. I just assume some local artist would probably charge.
And they're
quite
just
a bit.
candy canes, right?
Yeah, I mean they're made of wood, so they're like really thick.
They're not going to float away with the wind.
You could paint some red and white stripes.
I probably could. I could just outline everything maybe myself and just take it day by day with a different color maybe. I might do that, but then I got to like coat it with something to seal it up and stuff.
So much work for 3 weeks worth of enjoyment is a hard word for me to say with Christmas lights, because I've been outside at nighttime and seen my house for a total of 8 seconds, and then I have no idea if the lights even come on anymore. Because I'm back inside, I'm not enjoying them.
I did get a text message from one of my neighbors basically saying that their teenagers found my decorations hilarious because my blow-up Santa had fallen over and it looked like the flamingo was giving it to Santa.
Yeah.
So that's when I knew, I'm like, yeah, I'm not it.
How does that even work?
It just, Santa fell over.
Well, sure.
Flamingo behind him.
Sure.
Bam. Because he scoots all over the yard. And they were like, oh, it looks like Santa's doing it with the flamingo.
I got to say, Trey, JC's not in the room right now.
Okay,
He left.
yeah.
You judge the blow-up people?
For sure.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I know there's blow-up people listening right now.
Sorry, guys. I don't know.
You know, JC, I wouldn't judge if you added like 7 of them and it's like a bit.
Yeah.
Just one.
If you have like a bunch of blow-up,
I know.
you got like one.
It's just one.
Eh.
The blow-up Santa, and I hate him.
I know we did this last year too, but if we're throwing out other things, and I know JC's a guy that does this, the projector on the side of the house.
I didn't bust it out this year though. I refused to do it this year. I didn't do it this year because Kinsey was like, "Let me go grab it, and maybe the lights will make our house look." I was like, "Don't do that in this neighborhood."
You got
please.
roasted last year.
Yeah, these people are taking Christmas really seriously.
You know, I don't feel as bad for not decorating that much because 5 houses down from me is a house that goes all out. He has a radio station. It plays like 5 or 6 songs, and all of his lights blink at the beat or different things. It takes him like weeks to set it up. He has a cherry picker parked outside his house that he gets into his trees and stuff with. It's legit. So there's always traffic coming through our street. It's really great.
Is it annoying?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I mean, he does it enough for me. Like the 2 houses on either side of him decorate, but like the 20 houses down the street don't.
You should set up like a lemonade stand and sell like lemonade or like booze or maybe weed.
Just across the street.
As they're coming by. Because if there's traffic, then you're like, oh, hey, you guys need
some money.
You need something?
Do you ever think about the people that live in those neighborhoods, though? Maybe yours is not as bad, Nick. But having a radio station, I assume you guys get a nice little line of cars. But there's that neighborhood that starting at 6 p.m., whenever the sun goes down, there is just a cluster of cars going through it.
Yeah, if those people have got to have a stockpile of food. Like,
For
they're
free.
not getting Uber Eats. They're not getting...
That's what I'm wondering. It's like, what if, you're a teenager, you're living in one of those houses in that neighborhood, and you got to go to work.
Yep.
Can't get out.
Nope.
Sorry, I'm late 30 minutes because I can't get out of my damn neighborhood because all these people come and look at the lights.
But most of those places are probably pretty well off.
Yeah.
Places that have the streetcar, like the tours, like you
Right.
guys talked
Yeah.
about. So I don't feel bad for the teen going to work.
Or
in
you're
that way.
coming home from somewhere, and,
Sure, totally.
And you got the poops.
Your Uber's a little longer to get there.
Or you got the poops and you cannot wait to get to the bathroom and you're stuck in that line right there.
Yeah.
I always wonder about that when I'm going through those neighborhoods.
Rituals got their vitamins on lock for sure, but they are now doing protein powder as well. Because deep down, at a cellular level, we all need protein, and it's about more than just muscles. So our team of scientists from Harvard reimagined protein from the ground up, inside out, from how it's made to who it's for and why it's needed.
And when it comes to the protein powder, a lot of the times you're wondering, what is in this powder? It's just I'm just throwing it in water or milk and I'm just stirring it around. Rituals protein powder, plant-based, and it's offered in 3 premium formulations for distinct life stages and unique nutrients needs. And basically, the flavor, I'm just going to get down to the nitty-gritty. It's delicious.
Yeah, a lot of the other drinks can be like chalky, can be powdery. They don't have a good taste going down. But Ritual's protein powder changes the game when it comes to that.
So why not shake up your Ritual to make trying something new less scary? Ritual offers money-back guarantee if you're not 100% in love with the protein powder or any other stuff. Plus, our listeners get 10% off during the first 3 months. All you got to do is visit ritual.com/daddies to add essential protein today. Again, that's ritual.com/daddies.
All right. I don't know. I think I handled the situation correctly, but it was just one of those where I was like, what's happening? Okay. So.
Is this Davis?
This is Davis.
Davis is the one that's getting all the beef right now.
My 5-year-old. We've had issues with him, just like anger issues and stuff. We've seen some counselors and stuff about it. And we talked to his doctor, too, about it. Turns out he's got a touch of the ADHD, which I did, too, growing up. I took medicine and stuff for it.
I think we all do.
No, that's what the doctor said. He said everyone is, and my son's just may be a little more elevated and stuff. So that at least that's good for us to know when it takes us 17 times for us to tell him to put his shoes on and stuff like that. His mind's just not working that way. Anyways, last night we are having a dessert. We made together some cinnamon toast after dinner.
Hell yeah.
All of his macaroni and cheese. Let's make some cinnamon toast.
Give me the recipe here.
Oh, it's just a piece of bread, toast it for a little bit. Then you come out peanut butter.
Yeah.
And then just cinnamon and sugar on top.
Yeah, okay.
And then put it back in the toaster oven, let it toast for a little bit. It's great.
Cool.
With some milk, kids love it. And so he's eating it, and I don't really remember what happened, but like we were joking around doing something. I was sitting right next to him, and he just got so excited he slapped me in the face. we weren't. I wasn't yelling at him. We weren't mad.
Just
he
slapped?
didn't know, I guess, how to handle his emotions in that moment. I think I just made a funny joke. I don't know what it was. And he hit me. Yeah. Like he full on just whap, hit me.
What was your immediate response? Because I feel like I don't know what I would do in that instance.
I mean, I tried to tell myself like, chill.
Okay.
But then
he's happy.
I grabbed his toast that he had maybe a quarter left. He had eaten most of it. And I said, we're done with our dessert for tonight.
Oh, damn.
Took it away. No. I mean, it was a huge freak out. And it was right before bed. And so they're not going to calm down if they're freaking out before bed. And so it was a big ordeal. And so I keep trying to tell him, like, I understand that you aren't mad at me, but you can't hit somebody no matter what the situation is. And it's like, should I have done what I did and just immediately throw his dessert away? Or should I have paused? It didn't hurt. Right. Or should I have just paused and say, like, hey, bud, I know you're excited, but we can't react that way. I don't know if the immediate throwing away of the treat was the right thing to do.
I can't judge you on that because getting slapped, it's just, I don't
like. There's some things I'll tolerate, try and talk it out, but like hitting no matter what,
you gotta realize
we're stopping it right now.
Yeah.
Did you ask him why'd you do that?
He didn't have an answer. I said, why did you hit it? And
no answer.
He's under pressure. I'm towering over him saying, why did you do that? And I don't think I yelled too much. I was stern.
Yeah.
But
why would you do that?
Yeah, and he was just so shocked I think he was shocked that he reacted that way, and then he was shocked that I threw his cinnamon toast away. So I just didn't, like, afterwards, it's just all night, I was like, was that the right way to handle it?
I mean, I don't think there's a right or wrong way to handle it. It's your human reaction.
There's a wrong way to handle it.
Well, yeah. I mean,
hitting it back would have been
yeah. Okay, I'd take that back. But the way we respond to things, there's no right answer. It's just it is what it is in that certain moment. And it sounds like you stayed calm, which is what they often tell you when you're gonna punish a kid. They often say, or what I've read in books, because I have read a couple. What they say in books is you have to stay calm. If there's going to be a punishment issued, it has to be calm. You have to be collected. You can't just fly into a fit of rage as a parent because that's what the kid's gonna basically pick up in the
Start
future.
screaming back at them.
So in the future, when they respond to something, they're gonna respond with a fit of rage, and so it sounds like you stayed pretty calm. You said, "Okay, we're done with this right now," because of you told them why, and you moved on. I think that's you did it right.
Hopefully I did.
I
We'll see.
am a little bit on the side of maybe don't take the toast away. That I understand we have to at least talk this through and maybe take the toast away for a minute, have the conversation, and go, okay, we ready to finish toast? Instead of this is no longer on this planet anymore. It goes in the trash where all garbage goes.
That's exactly
it's
what
gone forever.
Yeah.
I think that maybe if you held on just a little bit longer, go, hang on.
Yeah.
Let's not listen, the treat right now, this isn't a good time for a treat. You just slapped me. That's inappropriate. You can't do that to people. So we're going to put that aside. We're going to have a little conversation. And once you get it, once you understand, then we'll bring the treat back in.
Or what
that
about
sounds better,
Or what
Trey.
about once you understand, you explain to him. Now, there are repercussions for the action that you just had, and unfortunately, we're going to have to take this away this time, but that doesn't mean you're never going to have this again.
Right.
Because I don't know if I could give it back to him after physical contact.
That's a good point. You're right.
Trey's
No,
sounds very level-headed.
It does. It sounds way more
Probably what I
level-headed.
should have done.
here's what my game plan is for if there's a situation where I need to explain something to Quaid. And I have just...
Practice?
No, but just huge dreams that'll never, ever actually pan out. So, like, I'm planning to tell him why he can't do something and make him explain it back to me the way he understands it. But explain to me what we just had a conversation about. And he can explain it back to me, and then he gets the toast back. Doesn't that sound wonderful?
That sounds great.
Sure.
I think that'll work great every single time.
That's not how that goes.
That's not ever how it goes?
No, I mean, every kid's different, though.
Sure.
You know, every kid is just different. There's things my son does sometimes, like Nick mentioned with Davis, where I have to almost go back to when I was that age. My
Right.
son is 9 right now, and his favorite thing to do is scream high pitch out
Right
of
now?
the blue. God knows why.
Like, not just because he's excited or angry, just like sitting watching TV and he screams.
Actually, yeah, but we were watching a football game together. Which is cool. You'll look forward to that time when you and your son sitting on the
bro out a
couch,
little.
broing out. We're in our underwear watching football. And a good play happened, and I got excited, and I cheered. Yeah, like freaking just, hey, that's dope. He saw me and goes, oh, damn, it's my we got to scream.
Right.
But his wasn't oh, that's awesome. Yeah, let's go. His was a shriek, a loud shriek. And it pierced my ears to where I just stopped what I was doing, and I just looked at him. And I was like, what was that? What was that? He goes, what? I was excited. Well, they did a good play. And I said, yeah, but listen, man, you can't go to you can't go to a football game and scream like that. Like you got to teach your kids how to cheer right, I guess. I don't know, but I just don't know how to get him out of these things. And then I go back, I calm down, and I take a moment, and I realize, you know what? When I was 9 years old, I have memories of screaming for no reason.
Sure.
Shrieking for no reason. Or I have making fun of my sister for no reason.
Totally.
All the things I'm getting mad at him for right now, or it's like coming back to me. Poop jokes and fart jokes were my go-to when I was 9 years
Right.
old.
Constant.
I am just disgusted by them now as a parent. I get on them all the time, but that's what they do.
Right.
What they do.
That's kids,
That's
man.
what gets a laugh at school.
Yeah.
You want them to get a laugh at school.
I used just like you, JC, you're not going to make friends doing that. Like you say, you're not going to make friends with the loud squeal. My son, at least with people he's close to, which I guess is the right thing, because we've heard from experts that say if they're ugly and mean to their parents or their sister, that's a good thing because it means they're comfortable with us.
Right.
But if they're mean to the teacher, that's a bad thing because it means they're more comfortable with the teacher, not the parents.
Right.
They're going to lash out at who they're comfortable with.
The most comfortable.
Anyways.
Yeah.
For like the last month, every single time someone might, like his sister may say like, that's Anna, when really it's Elsa, or something happens that he doesn't like, it's an immediate like jerk response. No, that's Elsa.
Dummy. And then they call him a name.
Yes, it's immediate. It's like, I don't want green beans tonight. It's like, dude, that's fine. You don't have to eat them. Just leave them on your plate. Like,
Right.
It's just constant. I'm like, dude, you're not going to be able to go to kindergarten next year. Nobody's going to want to be friends with you. I say that, and that's something that I'm like, man, I don't know if I should say
No, listen.
that.
I think we have a responsibility as parents to teach our kids what we know and also teach them what is acceptable public behavior.
You're just going to whine every time someone says you're on the naughty list. If you're going to whine and cry, dude, they're going to say that to you all year.
And as a dad, I know there's machismo and all that stuff. And even with our daughters, you got to tell them like, hey, listen, I'm telling you this from a place of love. I went to school. I've seen things. It's okay to tell our kids what you did right there. I get you're just being a kid, but what you did right there, other kids looking at it might rub them the wrong way, man. And just think about that. Think about your actions before you do something, because the last thing you want is for people to make fun of you. And unfortunately, the world is cruel out there, and they will find anything to make fun of you of. Now, if somebody does that at school, what I just told you, I don't think it's okay for you to make fun of them.
Correct.
All right? You got to let them know, like, there will be kids doing that. I don't want you to be the one making fun of them. But I just want to let you know that is something kids are going to pounce on.
Yeah, like,
and I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing.
Like, I want to give my son a heads up on stuff like this, because I don't want my son to like turn into the horse guy that's like making horse noises in the hallway, or something really strange. I want him to have friends.
Exactly. You don't want him to be the weird kid.
But I also don't want to like guilt him into having friends. I don't know. But guys, as we talk about every single podcast, parenting is tough.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're going to need to talk to someone about that. Sometimes your in-laws don't understand. Your parents don't understand. Your friends don't understand how you have to deal with your children. It's hard. Every situation is different, and that's why we want you to turn to our friends at BetterHelp. BetterHelp is going to assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist, where you can connect in a safe and private online environment. And it is so convenient because you can do this right from the comfort of your own home.
And listen, we understand the holidays are so stressful. In fact, my wife came home the other day from Target in tears. Because it's it's the stressors of being a stay-at-home mom, or the stressors of being a parent in general, the stressors of just being human, they get to us. So whether you're dealing with anxiety because of the holidays, depression, maybe you're dealing with some grief, you lost a loved one and it's your first holiday without them, BetterHelp can help you out with that.
And no matter what you want to share, it's all confidential, just like if you're sitting in a therapist's office. That's convenient, it's professional, it's affordable. So you can check out these testimonials that they post daily on their website. And there's so many people that are joining BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states, including Hawaii and Alaska.
Look at that.
Well, that would be all 50 states, Trey.
Oh. You're right.
So we want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you're going to get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/daddies. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's betterhelp, HELP.com/daddies.
All right, I have a nonsense topic, or I have a serious topic. What would you like?
I like, let's do serious, and then let's do nonsense.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
So a serious topic, I say yes, sir, and yes, ma'am to pretty much everybody. To the 16-year-old at the cash register. Do you need something else? No, ma'am. No, sir. Whatever. And I feel that it makes me subservient to other people. I think that's a little bit of my own personal insecurity, and like, that makes it where I'm the weak one, and I'm calling the other person sir, so they're the strong one.
I feel that as well.
And so I still do it as an adult to pretty much anybody, at work, with Quaid's teachers, with people at the grocery store. Do I tell my son to say yes, sir, and yes, ma'am as a child, and then he keeps going through all of that in his adulthood? Do I go ahead and just have him say yes, sir, and yes, ma'am? Or, hey, man, you're part of this too. You're just as equal, because nobody says yes, sir, and yes, ma'am to me, or anybody I hear around me. It's only me that ever says it.
This is what I've taught Kaysen, and it's not right, it's not wrong. I don't know what it is, but this is what I told him in regards to yes, sir, yes, ma'am. If you're going to a parent's house, a friend's house, and there's parents there, or anyone older than you, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Manners. I teach every time they leave my house, manners. Remember? Manners. So the yes, sir, yes, ma'am. I've also told them, you don't have to call your classmates sir or ma'am.
Sure.
So if they're of your age, they're your kin, they're your people, your sister, you don't have to say yes, sir, yes, ma'am. But if it's anybody in a authoritative figure like a teacher, a parent, a police officer, anyone older than you, please call them yes sir, or call them ma'am or sir.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to me as an adult, I feel the same way, Trey, because I catch myself sometimes at the grocery store when there's somebody younger than me, doing something on the aisles, and I'll ask for something and they'll tell me, I'll say thank you ma'am or thank you sir, and I catch myself like, a thank you would suffice. Right. They wouldn't feel anger towards me for not calling them sir or ma'am. In fact, if anything, it might make them go like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You think I'm older than I am?
Yeah.
So I just teach my son, just if they're above you, in age, then sir or ma'am.
Well, please and thank you are like a cornerstone.
That's got to be there for sure.
Cornerstone of a civilized nation, a civilized world. So please and thank you. He says it all the time if he wants something, but the ma'am and the sir, I just feel like it's antiquated and it's not necessary anymore.
Okay.
And so I don't think I'm going to have him say yes sir, yes ma'am.
Do you? Go ahead, Nick.
I just think you're overthinking it. I think it's great.
As I do with everything
no matter
in life.
what, I mean,
do your thing. It's not bad.
Yeah, no one will ever say, man, I wish he didn't call me sir.
Yeah.
But there's going to be some people that are like, wow, that was really respectful.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah.
I think more people will appreciate it than won't.
So it's just me needing to talk to BetterHelp about my own insecurities?
Probably.
Yeah.
And I mean,
that makes sense.
I feel like that's kind of part of the, especially like our people older than us, that's probably a qualm they have about the young whippersnappers. They're not respectful.
Right.
They're not saying please and thank you and yes sir, yes ma'am and holding doors and stuff. Man, if you do that, it's going to be a good example for your kids. I say go for it.
Yeah.
Because I hold the door open. If I see a lady or even a man coming up behind me, I will hold the door open for whoever it is. But I've had women that did not really like that and appreciate it and told me.
Yeah,
but
they can do it themselves.
It's one out of thousands that I've done, right? Or held the door open for. So yeah, I would keep on doing that.
How many feet away do you hold the door open for somebody? Like how far away is somebody that you're like, all right, I'm willing to hold the door? What's the furthest?
15 feet.
15 feet?
15 feet?
15 feet is from me. Yeah, okay. 15 feet's not a bad.
15 feet? Yeah, I'd say maybe 10.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. It also depends, like, are they making an effort to get there?
Right.
Are they
on their phone?
Are they in their phone?
Yeah, I don't want you to slow poke it, but I also don't want you to pick up your pace and jog. Like, I'm getting to the door. You're 15 feet away from me. By the time I open the door, you're now 10 feet away from me. As I'm looking back, you're now right there and coming on in.
How about if you are the one, if there's somebody coming out and you're going in, and you are the one with the door handle, you open it up, you let that person come through first?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah.
Kind of like in an elevator.
Right.
Let them out before you go in.
Let them go through, I have a question, too. This might be of, am I the creep or am I being creepy? So at the gym I work out with, there's a football field outside of it. And every time I get done, it is usually around the time kids are getting out of school. And there's always kids playing out there. Mm-hmm. But now I have transitioned into a veteran of the football coaching world. And I find myself while I'm working out looking at the kids playing.
What are their ages?
They're anywhere between kindergarten to like 5th, 6th grade.
Oh, so they're young.
Yeah. So I'm out there and I'm the only one looking, out there at the kids. But it's obvious that I'm staring at these kids playing, right? I'm by the window and I'm like, oh damn, that kid looked pretty fast.
Taking photos with your phone.
I'm taking notes, dude. I'm like,
Gosh.
I'm like, okay, that kid looks like he's about the age of the kids I coach. This is perfect. To the point where I've even finished my workout and gone down there and began a conversation with the children.
What? What are you doing?
I'm scouting, Nick.
You're trying
I'm
to
scouting
poach some
for football players.
You're making me look good after that whole trainees
But
song.
after thinking about it, I'm like, okay, so the people see me looking at the kids out there, and I'm looking because I'm looking for some ballers for our football team. That's all I'm doing. But I wonder what it looks like to the people that are working out or the moms. Like, oh, this guy's being very creepy.
That guy again.
And then all of a sudden, they see me down there talking to the kids.
Yeah.
And then a couple of the times, I have thrown some passes towards them and played catch with them.
Right.
Because I'm solely looking to improve certain areas of our football team.
Right. Well, that's a great question because we'll go and at the mid 30s, we'll go watch 23-year-old, 24-year-olds play football in the NFL. We'll watch 18, 19, 20-year-olds play football in college. Go to a game and watch it. There are state championships going on in Texas this weekend, and I'd go sit and watch some 16, 17, 15, 16,
Like some
17.
high school football
Yes,
and
watch
stuff
some
like
high
that?
school football.
All I'm doing is I'm trying to catch them before they're on a squad. I'm trying to, and most of the time the kids already have a team, and I talk to the parents and stuff, but I'm thinking I might be starting to get labeled as the creepy guy at the gym. And I hope I'm not.
You know, the optics of it may be a little creepy if they don't understand what's going on. I don't know that if you're going and talking to the parents and be like, hey, I coach for the team. What's the name of his team?
Lions.
The Lions. I coach for the Lions, and we're looking for a couple of new kids, blah, blah, blah. I think that they're probably like, wow, that means my kids must be good.
Oh, yeah, the parents love it. Oh, they love it. I'm worried about the people still up at the gym that can see down and saw me looking at the kids through the window and then see me now approaching kids. That's the people I'm worried
Seems a little
that I'm
weird to me.
Yeah, like I'm gonna start having to wear my coach's shirt to the gym just so they know, like,
Right.
oh, this guy's legit.
You need to stop bringing a teddy bear to the gym, too. That's just,
Wow.
Big bag of candy. Yeah. Halloween candy you got.
Okay, that was my serious topic. Now for my nonsense topic. When you retire, what time do you think you'll wake up? We wake up pretty early because we work for the Theocratic Morning Show, and so we wake up early and get into work before other people, the rest of the world. So what time do you think you'll end up getting up when you're retired, done with everything? You can do whatever you want.
I'm probably looking at waking up about 7:30.
I mean, in a perfect world, I'd like to wake up at like 7. Yeah, that'd be great. But
Yeah.
I'd probably end up getting up at 6:30 probably, I would guess.
I have an uncle that wakes up at 3:30 a.m. every day.
Wow.
Monday through Sunday. It is insane. Like, that's when he prefers to get up and go on a road trip.
Sure.
Like, he'll get up if he's got a long trip, he gets up at 3:30 and he's like, this is normal for me. Let's get in the car right now.
And what does he do in the early hours?
He's a golfer.
Okay.
Oh,
So
he golfs?
he'll get up and, read online, read the news and all that good stuff. Grab a cup of coffee, have some breakfast, and go play golf pretty much 5 times a week.
What time's he going to sleep?
Great question. I didn't find that part out.
Is he napping in the afternoons?
Great question.
You got to.
You're throwing out things that I didn't actually ask about, but
30, man, no. Voluntarily waking up that early sounds.
and not setting an alarm.
My grandfather, I don't know what time he wakes up. It's like 4:35 or something like that. He wakes up every day, and everyone's like, why do you do that? He says, if the Lord's going to wake me up at that time, I'm going to get up and read my Bible.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he wakes up, and that's just what he does.
One of the
For as long
biggest
as I can remember.
One of the biggest ways I found out I'm officially a grown up is when I realized I can no longer sleep in because my body starts hurting.
Yep.
Have you had that happen?
No.
Like on the weekend, I would love to sleep in until like 9 if I could, or maybe 10, or 11 or noon, like I used to in my 20s.
College or something.
Yeah, I used to be able to sleep until noon, no problem. Now, if I sleep past 8 o'clock in the morning, my body starts hurting. Like it starts saying, "No, wake your ass up, bro. Like get out." I hurt.
Do you get up and stretch? Do you do anything to make you not hurt? Or
No,
it just stops hurting?
I get up. As soon as I get up, the pain goes away. It's usually like my lower back.
How
or like,
weird.
My body just hurts. It's like don't lay here no more.
Have you talked about this with other people? Like,
No.
Did you say you feel that way, Nick?
I mean, my back's hurting right now.
Thinking about it,
Sleeping
yeah.
too long. I don't know.
Yeah, I think just like your body at one point just says, "Nah, man, stop laying, move."
Because I feel like, on the other hand, maybe my grandfather's always in pain, but like he's sitting for
Most
18 hours a day,
Yeah.
if not more. So I wonder if he hurts just from sitting.
Yeah, I hurt all the time.
We all know that there is nothing better than watching your little one's imagination in action as they unlock new ways of seeing the world. How cool is it to see your kid learn something? Like my kid is really getting into puzzles right now.
Oh, that's the best.
And it's frustrating for me because he's obviously not doing the corner pieces first and the edges first, and it really bothers me.
Right.
But he's really enjoying. So it's so cool seeing your kid learn and grow, and that's why we want to tell you about our friends at Little Passports. They offer award-winning, play-based kits that fuel curiosity through fun, hands-on activities.
Whether you're exploring the science of optical illusions or art in Spain, your child will love the feeling of discovering something new every single month with the Little Passports subscription. Each month, Little Passports ships a kit full of hands-on activities that let your child take the reins and explore the world around them. It really opens people up to culture and to technology. Yeah. It's awesome.
And how cool is it when you're a kid and you receive something every single month? Like when you get something in the mail, that's a big deal. And as a parent, you don't even have to think about ideas or activities because Little Passports, they handle that for us and they're learning at the same time. So this holiday, give the young explorer in your life a world of adventure. Here's what we got for you. You can get 20% off any new subscription with the promo code DADDIES if you head on off to littlepassports.com. If you order by the 20th, time is running out. Make sure you get it in. You'll get Christmas delivery, free shipping included. But there's never a wrong time to get Little Passports. Just go to littlepassports.com. Promo code is DADDY. Again, littlepassports.com. Promo code DADDIES.
So there's times when we want to talk some sense into our kids and let them know right from wrong so that they don't mess up or get hurt or whatever. There's something with my daughter where I've just kind of given up and I'm like, let's see where this goes.
Okay.
So my daughter Ellie, she just turned 3. She got a sticker from somewhere. I don't even know where this sticker came from. And she didn't put it on her pants. She put it on her leg, directly on her leg.
Mm-hmm.
She will not take it off.
Oh.
She knows it's not a Band-Aid.
Wait, how long ago was this?
It's been like over a week.
What about shower and bath?
Well, now it's like, it was red, but now it's like turning like white and cracking and peeling.
Mm-hmm.
And she will not let us take it off. Screams, cries, huge fits of rage. She wants to keep it on. And so I'm like, okay, the other day she was like, my Band-Aid or my sticker kind of hurts. And like, I know when that thing comes off, there's going to be like a rash.
Something.
She's going to have
sure.
a reaction or something.
We'll get
And
the
it's like-
antibiotics ready.
It's like, girl, I've told you every single day, multiple times a day. Does that still hurt? Yeah. Can we take it off? No. And it's like, do I just go rip it off and deal with the 15-minute tantrum?
I think you're going to have to rip it off, man, because that, or maybe, I'm a big fan of letting kids learn through mistakes.
Right. And I don't want to be the I told you so dad, but be like, Ellie, I told you 17 times this week that this might hurt.
I don't want to be like problem solver dad. Like maybe
Well, I need, yeah.
What if you give her like 100 stickers?
Just, yeah.
And then so like be like, all right, cool. You want a new sticker today? And so she'll put it on her leg. Just you have that one for the day. You get a new sticker that day for the leg, and then eventually, like kids run out, like they lose their enthusiasm for something pretty quick. So I feel like you get a week every day. She puts a new sticker on, and you don't have to. You get to see what's underneath, make sure it's not like embedded in her skin.
It's a fad, I guess, she's going through right now.
Maybe she likes temporary tattoos. Maybe like, hey, I'll give you some temporary tattoos and these stickers if you let me take that off.
Right.
I don't know.
You think she's going to be wanting to get tats all over the place?
No.
Told her? Is that what she's showing us?
I don't know.
Pretty cool, though.
It's on like her calf right now, this sticker.
Well,
so it's just like, ugh.
Well, if we're problem solving, the thing I'm dealing with my daughter, and not so much with Kason, but we did a little bit, is outfits. It is a freaking grind to get my daughter dressed every morning because it's I don't know what to wear. I don't know what to get.
Does she want to pick it out herself, or does she let you or Kinsey say, how about this yellow dress with this skirt? Or
they both want to pick out their clothes, but the problem is that they get into this they get into this whole wearing the same type of outfit every single day.
Yeah.
And what I told my wife, and my wife is so anti this, I told her, let them dress themselves.
Totally.
Like whatever, if she wants to go out there mismatched or whatever, just let them go to school. And eventually maybe a kid will say something and it'll make them a little bit like, oh crap, I better step up my matching game or whatever. Because it's not worth the fight every single morning, in my opinion.
Does your wife always say, I don't have anything to wear, I don't know what to wear?
Oh, Kinsey's, yes.
Because I feel like Quaid is just like, he mimics everything I do. So I wonder if she picks it up from Kinsey.
And I don't know if Kinsey does it in front of him. I think it's I think it's just something that every kid goes through, where it's like, oh, I don't, or maybe I was lucky because I was so poor that I only had a certain amount of shirts.
Right.
And Chloe's got a lot of clothes, and so I think it's too many options for her. And so she just gets flustered. Mm-hmm. And when Kinsey goes up there and tries to pick it out for her, she often finds herself going like, no, I want to wear this. And it's what makes her make up her mind. But at that point, now it turns into an argument between mom and daughter because mom wants her to wear this,
right.
She wants to wear this. And then it turns into a morning fight, and then people are blah, blah, blahing, and then it's a thing. And I'm like, I say just let her wear whatever she wants.
I agree.
But
I think that's what all dads say because it's the easy route.
I know. It's the easy way to go, yeah.
Kinsey says it's a reflection of me, how my daughter shows up to school.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who cares? Who cares what the other mom's saying? I've seen other little girls wearing like some weird leggings.
Yeah, I say let her. I mean, I wouldn't let her walk out of the house with like half a Halloween costume on and something like pajama pants. Maybe not that
Right.
far.
Yeah.
But if she wants to wear black with brown that doesn't match, whatever, just let her do it.
You're wearing white after Labor Day?
Exactly.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, my.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say, we're ending the year right now. Chatty Daddies has been going on for how long? How long have we been doing this?
Great question.
Since like April of
Started in pandemic times.
Father's Day 2020 is when
Yeah,
we started.
that's
Father's Day
right.
2020, like a year and a half.
Yeah,
It's been
look
a
at
pretty
us.
good run.
Look at
We're
us.
doing good. I
What?
really enjoy this. We have
I
a
know
good
we're not
community
breaking
going.
up.
I was
We're
gonna
not.
say, are you-
Yeah, this
No,
is-
You ending
this
it?
is the sign off. We're about to end for the year. We're not going to
Oh,
have
yeah.
any new episodes over the holiday break. So it's really cool that we can get on here, BS for a while. Hopefully, we're genuine enough to where you believe us when we say we don't know what we're doing half the time.
And also, thank you for listening to our podcast and making us feel like we're sort of normal, because a lot of the times with these parenting issues we all have, we feel like we're the screw ups and we're not doing anything right. And when we tell our little stories here on the podcast and then you respond to us and go like, dude, I'm going through the same thing.
Right.
Oh, this happened to us as well. It is so comforting to know that we are not alone when it comes to this little treacherous road that it seems like at times of being a parent. So thank you for sharing your experiences, and that we're not the only ones that are dealing with these things.
You guys have helped me see what's coming. Like, you know,
Yeah, heads up.
there's a couple of things I'm like, oh, that's what Nick's been talking about.
Right.
There's JC's. I can use that later on. So I'm thankful for both of you guys for
Thankful for you, Trey.
yeah, for making sure that my kid's not going to grow up to be a slob. Because of the three of us, the person that shouldn't be a dad, now I feel like I should be a dad.
You should be a dad.
Ahead of time, I was like, ooh.
5 years ago, I was worried, but
And
now I'm happy for you.
I'm doing all right, and you guys have helped me walk the path correctly.
And I feel like if Quaid does become president at some point, Nick and I had a hand in this, because you're going to be able to do the things that we screwed up. Nick and I screwed up. You're going to do them completely different and
Yeah.
right, and you're going to mold a crazy awesome dude.
And people send us tips and tricks
Yeah,
and
it's
things we
cool.
can do. It's great, and I am shocked that people listen to our nonsense.
What I kind of hope with, I think you guys will probably back me up here. What I kind of hope that we're doing here, you know, we just sit in here and talk, and we hope people listen to it. I hope that what we're doing is making it so that like parenting is not what you see on social media.
No.
It's not as perfect as the Facebook pictures are right now, or Instagram pictures, or the Christmas cards you're getting, because chances are that family had a huge fight on the way to take the Christmas card picture.
Right.
We all got
But
in
we
an
don't-
argument.
But nobody talks about it. Sandra at work may not talk about the crazy things her teenager is doing. We like put on a big front. We put on a big show. Everything's perfect, but it's not. It's hard. It's emotional. It's stressful.
We're all constantly second guessing ourselves.
Yeah.
We're all wondering if we said or did the right thing. And we've all shed a few tears because of what we did or said as parents, wondering if this was a wrong move to become a parent, because you don't know what you're doing. You're
And
fine.
doesn't it kind of make you forgive your parents a little bit?
Oh, big
You're
time.
like, oh, I get it. Yeah, I would have lost my cool then too, Dad
Yeah.
or Mom, whatever it was.
I mean, I'd still like for my father to come back eventually, but
Okay, maybe not that far. Okay, well,
Merry Christmas.
yeah, we're going to take a few weeks here to enjoy our families, hopefully come back with a lot more fun stories. And there's always ways to contact us. You can hit us up on social media at Chatty Daddies. There's an email address in the description of this podcast. If you want to share your stories, what happened over the holidays, some highs, some lows, we want to hear from you. We want to encourage you. And, you know, if we can give you some advice, take it, don't take it, whatever. But that's it. So again, thank you to the fellow chatty daddies here and to the fellow chatty mommies and daddies listening. So we will see you in 2022.
appreciate you. Love you.
The Chatty Daddies Podcast.